Governance of superintelligence. Superintelligence has a mind of its own and made life a lot easier over the last couple of years.
Particularly as more kind of power or influence comes to you, and then how potentially can a technology, rather than solidify a sense of ego or self, maybe kind of help us expand it? Is that possible?
It's been interesting to watch people wrestle with these questions through the lens of AI and say, okay, well, do I think this thing could be aware? If it's aware, does it have a sense of self? Is there a self? If so, where did that come from? What if I made a copy? What if I cut the neural network in half? And you kind of go down this and you sort of get to the same answers as before, but it's like it's a new perspective, a new learning tool. And there's a lot of chatter about this on Reddit. There's subreddits about it.
Scientists have had breakthroughs from these machines because they can surpass human intelligence and solve problems much quicker than a normal human would. That's cool and all, but did you know that SAI comes with its risks and hazards? To deal with that, engineers and analysts have come together and made guidelines to manage and regulate the development, deployment, and behavior of artificial intelligence. Safety and control. We need to make sure that these advanced machines don't cause any intended harm while working with humans. The AI must understand human values because we wouldn't want them to make a decision that could potentially hurt us. So we come up with methods and ways to make sure the system is programmed that aligns with our values and goals. We need a reliable and robust system too. We wouldn't want the AI to crash when we need it the most now, do we? This is exactly why testing is crucial to validate them to make sure there's no sneaky business. Controllability is another much needed aspect when it comes to superintelligence. We have to know how and on what metrics these systems make decisions and do what it is that they do. We need to have an off switch on these things. The moment it starts behaving weirdly or goes off track, the plug is pulled right away. Now, just because it's called superintelligent doesn't mean it has no boundaries. Usually, to reduce risks, boundaries are set by limiting their access to sensitive information or confining their interactions to specific domains and keeping them away from topics like culture and politics. Have you ever trained your pet to do a specific stunt or obey a command by rewarding them in the end? This is exactly how an SAI model is trained. Whenever the model gives us, and by us I mean the engineering team, something positive, it is rewarded with a positive, and if not, then the system is given a negative point. This way, the model keeps on learning on what to do and what not to do next time. Lastly, research and collaboration are key. Safety and control in superintelligence requires the collective efforts of AI researchers, ethicists, policymakers, and other stakeholders. We need to work together, share knowledge, and learn from one another. By doing so, we can have a better understanding of the risks involved and develop common standards and frameworks to make sure the development and use of superintelligence are safe. Ethical considerations. As discussed before, the values of AI have to be aligned with human interests by prioritizing human well-being, fairness, justice, and privacy. We can't afford these machines to slip up and take any action that goes against these values. This can have an impact on society, and we need to make sure we keep this threat to a minimum. Wouldn't want these AI systems to widen existing social inequalities or discriminate against certain groups of people. Bias is another concern here. We have to make sure that these systems are fair and don't make decisions based on any kind of bias in society. SAI should not discriminate between any kind of race or gender, so while designing them and training them through data, the data being fed is carefully looked at. When it comes to privacy and data protection, we want to make sure that these AI systems respect our personal information. They should only use our data in appropriate ways and not share it without our consent. Human oversight. Before the SAI is brought to life during the development stage, AI researchers and engineers work closely and monitor the system. They monitor its actions, outputs, and interactions to make sure it's on the right track. They want to catch any bugs, biases, or unexpected behaviors that might have slipped through the cracks. Even when the rules are written and this super machine is up and running, the team of analysts and engineers still keep tabs, making sure everything is running smoothly. They keep a watchful eye on what the AI system is doing, how it's making decisions, and how it interacts with its environment. Just in case the system misbehaves, the team has the power to pull the plug and go back to the drawing board. Internal agreements. Countries have come together to deal with the issues and potential threats from superintelligence. These countries make regulations and deal with how the system will be used. These agreements are like rulebooks that everyone agrees to follow, and they're important. To stop these machines from going haywire and causing all kinds of trouble, safeguards are set to make sure the AI is safe to use. Transparency is the word used when we want countries to share information about their ASI research and development with the rest of us. This will build trust with each other, learn from each other's experiences, and think of the go-to strategy to deal with all kinds of trouble. Accountability is another big deal. These agreements can set up ways to hold people responsible for any harm caused by ASI systems. If something goes, there should be clear procedures to address the situation and figure out who's to blame. It's all about making sure that if things go sideways, someone takes the fall. Ethics also come into play here. Agreements can outline ethical guidelines for developing and using this system. We want to make sure these super intelligent machines treat everyone fairly, respect privacy, and don't trample on human rights. Educating the public. When we talk about educating the public, it means spreading the word around and making sure regular people like us understand the potential risks and benefits of artificial superintelligence systems. It's important to keep us in the loop so that we can approach ASI responsibly and make decisions accordingly. Public awareness is one way of doing that, through catchy ads or videos that can pop up on TV, social media, or even billboards grabbing your attention. These campaigns are excellent when it comes to getting information out there. Educating the people about SAI doesn't stop there, but can be used to become part of the school curriculum. Kids would learn about AI in school, how awesome AI is, and how it can impact our society. Public lectures and workshops are going, where experts break down the complexities of ASI in a way that the regular non-tech can understand. It's a chance to ask questions, hear different perspectives, and engage in meaningful discussions. Collaborations with universities, non-profit organizations, and other groups can help create more of these opportunities to learn and explore ASI. The whole point of educating the public about ASI is to empower us. When we have the knowledge and understanding, we can make better decisions and contribute to the policies and regulations surrounding ASI. It's about bridging the gap between experts and the rest of us, so we're not left in the dark. By doing this, we can approach ASI with a responsible attitude, tackle the challenges it presents, and make the most out of the incredible benefits it offers. Safeguard. Safeguard is making sure that measures are put into place to prevent ASI systems from causing harm to humans or any other negative outcome. For example, we can program ASI systems to avoid causing harm to humans. It's like giving them a set of rules that say, hey, you have to prioritize human safety above all else. If the ASI system detects a situation where it might do something that could harm a person, it's programmed to steer clear of that action. Another safeguard is the shutdown mechanism. The ASI system has built-in sensors or smart algorithms that can pick up on signs of potential harm or when things are going off track. If it senses any danger, it triggers a shutdown process. Just like an emergency stop button to stop the machine from doing anything further that could cause harm, it's just like a fail-safe switch to keep everything safe and under control. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be always updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.